chosen one, what you did this morning made God cancel all his plans. Heaven is recalibrating. Listen carefully, because what happened this morning was not small, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss something that was meant to change your life forever. What you did shifted something real, something alive, something that even heaven itself had to respond to immediately. I am telling you this directly because your action moved beyond routine and touched the center of divine attention. Stay with these words because they carry something rare, something meant only for those who are truly ready to understand what is unfolding. Do not scroll past this moment in your life, because this is where things begin to turn in your favor in ways you did not expect. Type Amen to affirm. What you did this morning made me pause everything, not because my plans were weak, but because your choice carried a weight that demanded a new direction. I saw your heart in that moment. I saw the intention behind what no one else noticed, and it reached me without delay. This is why heaven is recalibrating, because your action revealed readiness, alignment, and a level of faith that cannot be ignored. You did not realize it, but you stepped into a higher agreement with your purpose. That is why things are shifting right now, even if your surroundings still look the same. There is something I need you to understand clearly. When I move, I do not do so randomly, and when I adjust plans, it is because something greater has been unlocked. This morning, you unlocked something that had been waiting for the right moment, the right posture, and the right heart. You did not speak loudly, you did not make a scene, but what you did carried a silent power that echoed through heaven. That echo is now creating changes that will soon reach your life in visible ways. Right now, I want you to take a second and show your agreement by liking this video, because this moment is not ordinary, and your action helps anchor what is being released into your life. You may feel confused because nothing dramatic happened outwardly, but I am telling you that the unseen always moves first. What you did was not about appearance, it was about alignment. You chose something that matched my will, even if you did not fully understand it at the time. That choice became a signal, a clear indication that you are ready for what comes next. That is why I am speaking to you now with urgency, because the shift has already begun. Heaven does not recalibrate for everyone. It only happens when someone steps into a level of obedience, trust, or surrender that changes the timing of what was planned. You did that this morning. You crossed a line that many hesitate to cross, and because of that, what was scheduled for later is now being brought closer. This is not coincidence, and it is not something you should take lightly. Type 1111 if you believe. I want you to understand the depth of this moment. Plans were set, paths were arranged, and timelines were in place, but your action caused a realignment. This does not mean something was wrong before. It means something greater became possible. When something greater becomes available, I do not hold back. I move, I adjust, and I release what was waiting for the right person to step forward. You may have felt something unusual this morning, a quiet pull, a moment of hesitation, or even a sudden clarity that made you act differently. That was not random. That was a moment where your spirit aligned with my direction. You responded, and that response carried weight. It told me that you are no longer where you used to be, that you have grown, that you are ready. This is why things around you may begin to feel different. Conversations may shift, opportunities may appear, and even the way people look at you may change. It will not always be loud or obvious, but it will be real. You will notice doors opening where there were none, and paths becoming clear where there was confusion. This is the result of what you did, and it is only the beginning. Do not doubt yourself now. Do not step back into fear or uncertainty. What you did was enough to trigger a response from heaven, and that response is still unfolding. Stay steady, stay grounded, and stay open to what is coming. You are not being overlooked, you are being positioned. I am guiding you through this moment with care because I know what is ahead. There are blessings that were waiting for confirmation, and your action provided it. There are answers that were held back until you showed readiness, and now they are being released. There are connections forming that will bring you closer to what you have been hoping for. This is not the time to retreat. This is the time to lean in, to trust, and to move forward with confidence. You are not alone in this shift. I am with you, watching over every step, adjusting what needs to be adjusted, and protecting what needs to be protected. What began this morning is not ending here, it is expanding. You may not have all the details yet, but you will begin to see the evidence. Little by little, things will start to make sense. You will look back and realize that this moment was the turning point. You will see how one action, one decision, changed the direction of your life in ways you could not have planned. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You must understand that heaven does not move out of emotion alone, it moves with purpose and precision. When your action reached me, it was measured, it was weighed, and it was recognized as a turning point. That is why things that seemed fixed are now being shifted. That is why paths that looked closed are beginning to open. This is not luck, this is alignment, responding to alignment. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer. Ideas that once felt confusing are now forming into direction. This is part of the recalibration, because when I adjust your path, I also adjust your understanding. I do not lead you into something new without equipping your mind to receive it. What once overwhelmed you will now begin to feel manageable. What once made you hesitate will now begin to feel possible. There is also something happening within your spirit that you may not have words for yet. A quiet confidence is forming, not loud, not forceful, but steady and rooted. This is not coming from the outside, it is being placed within you. I am strengthening you for what is ahead, because what is coming will require you to stand firm. You will not be shaken the way you once were, because something inside you has been anchored. Do not be surprised if certain people begin to distance themselves. This is not rejection, this is realignment. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into what I am preparing. Some connections were only meant for a season, and that season is ending. I am making space for new connections that will support where you are going, not where you have been. Trust this process, even when it feels uncomfortable. At the same time, you will begin to feel drawn towards certain opportunities or decisions that you might have ignored before. This is not coincidence, this is guidance. I am placing direction in your path, and it will not always come in a loud or obvious way. Sometimes it will feel like a gentle pull, a quiet knowing that you cannot explain. Pay attention to that, because that is where I am leading you. You may also notice changes in your environment, subtle shifts that seem small at first, but carry deeper meaning. A conversation that opens a door, a chance meeting that leads to something greater, a moment that feels ordinary but changes everything. These are not random events, they are part of the recalibration. Each one is being placed carefully, leading you step by step into what has been prepared for you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something else you need to hear clearly. What you did this morning did not just affect your present, it reached into your future. It adjusted timelines that were set long before today. Things that were meant to take longer are now being accelerated. What was delayed is now being released. This is not because time changed, it is because your readiness changed. You have entered a moment where your actions carry more weight than before. This means that what you choose moving forward matters even more. Do not let fear or doubt guide you now. Stay aligned with what you felt this morning, because that is what opened this door. If you continue in that same spirit, you will see even greater movement. But if you step back into hesitation, you may slow down what has already begun. I am not telling you this to pressure you. I am telling you this to prepare you. You are stepping into a new level, and with that comes new responsibility. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has shifted, and you must honor that shift by how you move forward. Walk with awareness, speak with intention, and act with trust. There will be moments where you feel tested again. This is part of growth, not punishment. I will allow certain situations to arise so that you can strengthen what has been placed within you. Do not see these moments as setbacks. See them as opportunities to confirm what has already been established. Each time you choose alignment, the recalibration deepens. You are also being protected in ways you cannot see. While I am opening doors for you, I am also closing doors that would have led to harm. There are things you are being kept away from, even if you do not understand why. Trust that I see what you cannot see. Trust that I am guiding you away from what is not meant for you, even if it feels confusing in the moment. Your life is not being rearranged randomly. Every shift has meaning, every change has purpose. I am not removing things without replacing them with something better. What leaves your life now is making space for what belongs. What ends is making way for what begins. This is how transformation works. It requires release before it brings renewal. You may feel moments of uncertainty as this unfolds, and that is natural. You are stepping into something new, and new spaces can feel unfamiliar. But do not let that stop you. Familiarity is not always where your purpose is. Growth often requires stepping into what feels unknown. Trust that I am with you in every step of this process. There is also a blessing connected to your obedience that is already on its way. You may not see it yet, but it has been released. It is moving toward you even now. This blessing is not just about material things, it carries peace, clarity, and direction. It will touch multiple areas of your life, not just one. When it arrives, you will recognize it because it will align perfectly with what you have been needing. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Stay patient as things unfold. Not everything will happen at once, and not everything will be obvious immediately. Some things will reveal themselves gradually, but do not mistake gradual movement for lack of progress. Even slow shifts are still movement, even quiet changes are still powerful. I want you to remain grounded in this moment. Do not rush ahead in your mind, and do not get stuck looking behind. Stay present, because this is where I am working. This is where the recalibration is taking place. The more present you are, the more clearly you will see what is happening. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for this shift to take place. What you did this morning confirmed that. It showed that you are ready to move forward. And now, everything is responding to that readiness. You are beginning to step into a different rhythm, one that is not driven by fear or pressure, but by alignment and purpose. This rhythm may feel unfamiliar at first, because it is not based on what you used to rely on. It is based on trust, on listening, and on moving when you feel that quiet direction inside you. That is where I am guiding you now. That is where your strength will come from, moving forward. Type 1010 if you trust God. There will be moments when you look around and wonder why things are not happening faster. You may question the pace. You may feel like things should be more obvious by now. But understand this clearly. I am not rushing what needs to be built with care. The recalibration is not just about changing your direction, it is about strengthening your foundation. What I am preparing for you requires stability, not speed. This is why you may feel like you are being slowed down in some areas, while other areas are opening up. It is not confusion, it is precision. I am holding back what could distract you, while bringing forward what will move you closer to your purpose. Trust this balance. Even when it feels uneven, what you are experiencing is intentional. You are also being taught to recognize my voice more clearly, not through loud signs or dramatic moments, but through quiet clarity. Through that inner knowing that tells you when something feels right or when something feels off. This is a skill that will guide you in the days ahead. The more you pay attention to it, the stronger it will become. Type 555 to affirm. As this process continues, you may feel a shift in how you see yourself. Old thoughts that once defined you are beginning to lose their hold. Doubt that once felt heavy is starting to weaken. This is not something you forced, it is something that is happening because of your alignment. When you step into my direction, I begin to reshape how you see yourself. You are not the same person who doubted your worth or questioned your path. You are becoming someone who understands that your life has purpose, that your steps matter, and that your actions carry meaning. This realization will not come all at once, but it will grow steadily. Each day, you will feel it a little more. There is also something important happening with your patience. You are learning to wait without losing faith. This is not easy, but it is necessary. What I am bringing into your life is not temporary. It is something that is meant to last, something that is meant to support you long term. That is why I am taking the time to build it correctly. Do not let frustration pull you away from this process. Do not let impatience cause you to step outside of what I am guiding you into. Stay steady, stay grounded, and stay connected. What you are building now will support what comes next. You may also notice that certain desires within you are becoming clearer. Things you once felt uncertain about are now standing out more strongly. This is not random. I am refining your focus, helping you understand what truly matters. This clarity will guide your decisions and shape your path. At the same time, you may feel a release from things that once felt important but no longer hold the same weight. This is part of the recalibration. I am removing distractions, clearing space, and helping you focus on what aligns with your purpose. Let go of what no longer fits, even if it feels difficult. There is also a deeper level of protection surrounding you now. Because of your alignment, I am covering areas of your life that you cannot see. I am preventing certain situations from reaching you. I am redirecting paths that would have led to unnecessary struggle. You may never fully see what you were protected from, but know that it is real. As you move forward, remember that this process is not about perfection, it is about progress. You will still have moments of doubt, moments of uncertainty, moments where you feel unsure. But those moments do not define you anymore. What defines you is your willingness to keep moving forward despite them. You are also being prepared to receive something that requires readiness. This is not just about receiving, it is about being able to handle what you receive. That is why I am strengthening you, guiding you, and shaping your perspective. When it arrives, you will not feel overwhelmed. You will feel ready. Stay aware of the small changes happening around you. Do not overlook the quiet moments, the subtle shifts, the gentle confirmations. These are all part of what I am doing. They are signs that you are moving in the right direction. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. Your journey is not being rushed, but it is moving forward. Even when you cannot see it, even when you cannot feel it fully, it is still happening. Trust that. Trust that what began this morning is still unfolding, still growing, and still leading you into something greater. You are being guided, protected, and prepared all at once. This is not a random moment in your life. This is a turning point, and everything that follows will be shaped by what you did, by how you responded, and by how you continue to move forward. There is a reason why things are unfolding in layers instead of all at once. I am not overwhelming you with everything at the same time, because I know what you can carry and what you need to grow into. Each layer is revealing itself when you are ready to understand it. Each step is coming forward when you are strong enough to walk it. This is not delay, this is preparation being done with care. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You are entering a space where your awareness is increasing. You are starting to notice patterns, recognize signals, and understand things that once felt confusing. This is part of the recalibration. I am sharpening your perception so that you can move with clarity instead of uncertainty. What once felt hidden is becoming visible, and what once felt distant is now within reach. Do not ignore the small signs that come to you. A thought that stays with you, a feeling that keeps returning, a moment that feels meaningful without explanation. These are not random experiences. These are points of guidance placed in your path. When you pay attention to them, you move closer to where you are meant to be. You are also being taught to trust yourself in a new way. Not based on fear, not based on past mistakes, but based on alignment with me. The more you trust this connection, the more confident you will become in your decisions. You will begin to move without second-guessing every step. You will begin to act with a sense of certainty that comes from within. Type Amen to affirm. As you continue forward, you may notice that certain situations no longer affect you the way they used to. Things that once drained your energy now feel easier to handle or no longer hold the same power over you. This is not because those situations changed. It is because you changed. You are growing into a place where you are no longer controlled by what once held you back. There is also a strengthening happening in your discipline. You are becoming more consistent, more focused, and more intentional with your actions. This is not something you are forcing. It is something that is forming naturally as you align with me. Your habits are shifting, your priorities are becoming clearer, and your direction is becoming more defined. Do not underestimate the importance of this stage. What you are building now is what will support the blessings that are coming. Without this foundation, those blessings would not be able to last. That is why I am taking the time to develop this within you. I am preparing you not just to receive, but to sustain. There will be moments when you are tempted to go back to old patterns because they feel familiar. You may feel a pull toward what you used to rely on, but understand this clearly: those patterns no longer match who you are becoming. If you return to them, you will feel the difference immediately. What once felt normal will now feel out of place. You are not being asked to be perfect, you are being asked to stay aware. When you notice yourself drifting, bring yourself back. When you feel uncertain, reconnect with what you felt this morning. That moment is still within you. It is still guiding you, even now. You are also being positioned for something that will require courage. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. What is coming will ask you to step forward in a way you have not done before. It will ask you to trust at a deeper level, but you will not be unprepared. Everything you are experiencing now is building you up for that moment. There is a level of favor surrounding you that is not always visible, but it is always active. Doors are being opened in ways you cannot see yet. People are being placed in your path at the right time. Opportunities are forming even before you become aware of them. This is how I work behind the scenes. You may not always understand why certain things are happening, but you will begin to see the results. You will begin to notice how situations align in your favor. You will begin to see how obstacles move out of your way. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. As this continues, your faith will deepen. Not because you are being told to believe, but because you are experiencing the results of your alignment. You will see how your trust leads to movement. You will see how your obedience leads to openings. This will strengthen you in ways that cannot be taken from you. Stay grounded in this process. Do not rush ahead trying to force things to happen faster. Do not hold back out of fear. Move with balance, with awareness, and with trust. Everything is unfolding at the right pace for you. You are not alone in this. I am with you in every step, guiding, protecting, and preparing. What you did this morning started something that will continue to grow. It will continue to expand into areas of your life that you have not even considered yet. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. This is your moment to remain steady, to remain connected, to remain open to what is coming. Because what is ahead is not just an extension of what you have known. It is something greater, something more aligned, something that was always meant to be yours. The path in front of you is becoming clearer now, even if it still feels quiet and unfolding. What began with one action has now turned into a continuous movement that is guiding your life forward. You are no longer standing at the edge of change. You are inside it, walking through it, becoming shaped by it. Every step you take now carries more intention, even when it feels simple or ordinary. There is a deep strengthening happening within you that cannot be seen from the outside. Your resilience is growing, your understanding is expanding, and your ability to remain steady is increasing. This is not something that appears overnight. It is something that forms layer by layer as you continue to stay aligned. Each moment of trust adds to it. Each step of obedience builds it further. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You may notice that your reactions to situations are changing. Things that once triggered fear or frustration are now met with a sense of calm or clarity. This is not because those situations have lost their difficulty. It is because you have gained strength. You are no longer responding from a place of uncertainty, but from a place of growing confidence. There is also a refinement happening in how you make decisions. You are learning to pause, to listen, and to move with intention rather than impulse. This is a powerful shift. It means you are no longer being led by pressure or distraction. You are being guided by something deeper, something more grounded. At times, this process may feel slow, and you may wonder if you are doing enough. But understand this clearly: you are exactly where you need to be. Growth is not always visible in the moment it is happening. It often reveals itself when you look back and realize how much has changed. Trust that this growth is real, even when you cannot fully measure it. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something else that is beginning to unfold around you. You are starting to attract situations that match your new level of alignment. This means opportunities will begin to appear that reflect the direction you are moving in. These opportunities may not always look the way you expected, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you will recognize. Do not hesitate when these moments come. You have been prepared for them, even if you feel uncertain. Step forward with trust. You are not stepping into something unknown without support. You are stepping into something that has been aligned with you over time. You may also feel a stronger sense of purpose developing within you, a quiet knowing that your life has meaning beyond what you once thought. This is not something you need to force or figure out all at once. It will continue to reveal itself as you move forward. Each step you take will bring more clarity. At the same time, you may feel a release from old fears that once held you back. These fears may still try to appear, but they will no longer have the same control. You are learning to see them differently, to understand that they are not as powerful as they once seemed. This shift is important because it allows you to move forward without being held in place. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to grow within you. Not a loud or overwhelming peace, but a steady one, a peace that remains even when things are uncertain. This is a sign that you are becoming grounded in your alignment. It is a sign that you are learning to trust the process. You are also being guided toward greater clarity in your relationships. You will begin to see more clearly who supports your growth and who does not. This is not about judging others. It is about understanding where your energy is best placed. As you gain this clarity, your connections will begin to align with your path. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer fits. Holding on to what is not aligned will only slow down your movement. Trust that what leaves is making space for something better. Trust that what is meant for you will remain and grow stronger. As you continue, you will also begin to notice an increase in your inner strength. Situations that once felt overwhelming will now feel manageable. Challenges that once seemed impossible will now feel like something you can face. This is not because the challenges have disappeared. It is because you have become stronger. You are not being shaped by your circumstances anymore. You are rising above them. You are learning to move through them with confidence and clarity. This is a powerful place to be, and it is something you have grown into through your alignment. There is also something being prepared for you, that will require you to step into a new level of responsibility. This is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. You are being trusted with more because you have shown that you can handle it. When this moment arrives, you will recognize it. It will feel significant, even if it appears simple on the surface. You will know that it is an opportunity to step forward in a new way. Take that step with confidence. You are ready for it. Stay connected to what you felt this morning. That moment is still guiding you. It is still shaping your path. It is still influencing what is unfolding around you. Do not lose sight of it. You are moving into a space where your life begins to reflect your alignment more clearly, where your actions, your thoughts, and your direction begin to come together. This is not something that happens instantly, but it is something that is happening now. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, keep staying aligned. Because what is unfolding is leading you into something that is not only meant for you, but something that will bring fulfillment, purpose, and growth in ways you have not yet fully experienced.